In some other news, one of the other busy routes is the N4, which is going to Nelspruit and, of course, Mozambique. SABC reporter Tumelo Machogo is at the N4 near Mbombela in Mpumalanga, and he joins us now. A very good evening to Tumelo. Of course, as we kick into the evening, it's the beginning of the long weekend. What are the roads looking like, specifically on one of the busiest roads leading out of Gauteng, the N4?
Well, Shante, we are right on the N4. This is one of the busiest roads here in Mpumalanga because it connects not only Mozambique, but it also connects Johannesburg, Gauteng rather, with Mpumalanga, Mozambique, and also Eswatini, because this is one of the busiest roads, and also most people are using this road. Traffic has not started to peak just as yet because most travel makers have already made their travels yesterday, or also they will probably make their travels from tomorrow. But the police, the traffic officials, and also TRAC, which is manning and also managing this toll road, has also been on the road, manning the road, making sure that all the travelers and all the road users are actually driving on this road safely. But let's now speak to TRAC communication manager Solange Nicholson. Solange, thank you so much for speaking to us. Talk to us about, have you seen any traffic since from yesterday, and how big was the traffic into today?
Traffic has obviously picked up since yesterday around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, as we expected. It peaked at around 5 o'clock p.m. yesterday, slowed down towards the evening. This morning we had a bit of heavy traffic going through the Middelburg Plaza and all the way through to Nkomazi, Lebombo. But this afternoon it has backed off. Things are calm now, and obviously now we expect the influx next week again.
Solange, also talk to us about, we know that you guys are on the road, but what are you guys doing exactly on the road? And do we know that you guys are men and women are also on the road? But what are you guys doing to make sure that we actually curb like a lot of traffic, especially happening on this road?
Well, during these peak travel times, we have full patrols, 2 double patrols every day on specific peak traffic days. We obviously also have our track assist teams, that's our roadside and accident teams, stationed at various places along the route so that they can reach incidents or events, emergency situations quickly, and this avoids obviously further traffic backlogs in an already busy situation. And obviously our help desk, we have a 24-hour help desk. It's operational, fully manned at this stage, especially on these busy traffic times, and any problems on the road, they can be reached, and we'll obviously send our teams out immediately.
And talk to us about it. This is a very long road, especially it starts from Solomon Mahlangu in Tshwane, and it goes all the way into Maputo. Talk to us about what can people, especially drivers, do when they are driving this long distance? What can they do, and what can they see when they are driving on this busy road?
Obviously, we are one of the most scenic routes in South Africa. I mean, we take you from the high veld, the coal industry of South Africa into the beautiful picturesque part of the low veld, and then obviously to the beach in Maputo. So there's a lot to see and explore while you're driving. But on busy traffic days, we urge people to plan their route. Traffic will be slower than normal, than they are used to, so don't be in a hurry. Make sure on our website there's the times that you should be traveling to avoid peak traffic times. Rest every 2 hours, 200 kilometers, very, very important. Don't speed, that's the number one killer. Construction sites on our road, although there's no physical construction taking place at the moment, they are still viewed as being, open. So drive carefully around those construction sites, obey the signage, and obviously just be patient and courteous on the road.
Talking about those signs and those especially construction happening on the side of the road, will you guys be sending people there to make sure that actually it alerts people further away, so that before they get to that point, they actually know that actually there is a construction site and there is a road works that are actually happening on that road? Well,
we've got VMS boards along the route, so those usually warn people about the upcoming construction sites. Obviously, our construction sites meet protocols according to the South African National Roads Act, and demarcations and deviations start far ahead of the actual site. So if people start obeying the speed limits as they're approaching and they see these speed limits, then by the time they get to the actual site, they should be in a safe place to travel through it.
Okay, so Lange Nicholson speaks for Trek here in Mpumalanga. Obviously, they are watching the developments on the road as it happens. Shante?
Thank you very much. Let's leave it there. Tumelo Machogo for SABC.